Today we're looking at how to grow coriander or cilantro from seeds. The botanical name is Coriander sativum, and it's a herb that's traditionally used in Asian and Middle Eastern cooking. It's now used widely around the world. Coriander or cilantro is grown for the leaves. However, you can also eat the stems and you can also eat the roots. The seeds are collected and ground and used as a spice. Very easy to grow in a container or in the garden. Coriander is a cool weather plant. It doesn't grow well through summer. It tends to bolt and go to seed. So the best time to plant it is while the soil is still warm in autumn or at the beginning of spring. If you're going to plant coriander seeds in winter, you're probably going to need to germinate them indoors because it will be too cold outdoors for the seeds to germinate properly. These are coriander seeds, or more correctly, they're the husks that cover two seeds. So in each one of these round coriander seeds, there's actually two seeds. Some growers like to split the seeds open before they plant because they believe that this speeds up germination. However, we're quite happy to plant them whole. We're sowing our seeds into a terracotta container, and we're using a good quality potting mix with a little bit of aged cow manure mixed through it. We've got the seeds, we've mixed them up with some of the potting mix, which makes them a bit easier to distribute evenly, and we'll just sprinkle those around the top of the pot. The reason that we sow coriander seeds directly is that they don't like being transplanted, especially in warmer weather. Once you've got your seeds sown over the top of the soil, it's time to cover them up. But they don't need a lot of covering, so what we're going to do is simply to sift a little bit of fine potting mix over the top. And the seeds are planted. All you need to do now is to water those seeds in with a liquid seaweed fertiliser and water them in gently so the seeds don't float or get washed away. The seeds should germinate in about 2 weeks. Place the seeds in a position where they get some good warmth and some good light, and that will aid with germination. If it's really cold weather, you might need to take them indoors or be prepared to wait a little bit longer for them to germinate. Here we are with our coriander seeds. We've had them in for about 10 days and we're just starting to see the first signs of germination. This is about 5 days after the seeds first started to germinate, and you can see that nearly all of the seeds have germinated. We'll leave them in this position where it's a little bit warm for another week or so while a few more seeds germinate. Then we'll place them out in a spot in the garden where it's sunny because it's going to be springtime. We'll water them regularly with a liquid seaweed fertiliser, and once they get to a good size, we can start harvesting our own coriander. These are the young coriander seedlings, and as you can see, they've still got a few juvenile leaves on them. The main leaves are forming. Once they get to this stage, it's a matter of keeping them moist, not too hot, not too cold. So if they're in a container, you can move them around a little bit as the weather warms up. If you're growing them in the garden, we suggest you look for a position that's going to have a little bit of shade if you're going to want to grow the coriander or cilantro on through summer. Remember, you can sow your coriander seeds into a container, or if you want to, you can sow them directly into the garden. If you're sowing directly into the garden, wait until the weather's warm or do it before winter comes around. That's it for growing coriander from seed. It's easy and very productive. For more information on growing all sorts of herbs and vegetables as well as other garden plants, subscribe to the YouTube channel for regular updates. And as always, good luck with your gardening.